भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै शांति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Good morning, Shubhodayam. Today we shall learn something about fearlessness. Please see page number 45 in your prayer book. The first quote in the page. Be not afraid of anything. You will do marvelous work. The moment you fear, you are nobody. It is fear that is the great cause of misery in the world. It is fear that is the greatest of all superstitions. It is fear that is the cause of our woes, and it is fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. You will do marvelous work the moment you fear you are nobody. Fear is the source of all suffering. Fear is the source of all misery in the world. And also, fear is the source of all violence that is there in the world. Fear is, that's why Swamiji is calling here, fear is the greatest of all the superstitions we have. మనకు ఉన్నటువంటి మూఢనమ్మకాలు అన్నింటిలోకి అతి పెద్ద మూఢనమ్మకం ఈ భయం. So after a few days you will be asked to present your seminar in classrooms. Fear actually happens because of wrong imagination. Most of the students, they don't come forward to give seminars because your mind imagines. It says that others are going to laugh at you. Okay? నువ్వేదో తప్పులు చేయబోతున్నావు, అది చూసి మిగతా వాళ్ళు నవ్వబోతున్నారని నీ మనస్సు ఇమాజిన్ చేస్తుంది. సో నువ్వు ఊహించుకుంటున్నావు అలా. యూ జస్ట్ ఇమాజిన్ లైక్ దట్ అండ్ దెన్ యూ డోంట్ కమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్. ఆటోమేటికలీ ఫియర్ కమ్స్. యూ కెన్ ఇమాజిన్ పాజిటివ్లీ ఆల్సో. ఓకే? others are not going to laugh at me, others are going to congratulate me. నన్ను వాళ్ళు నవ్వరు, నన్ను చూసి వాళ్ళు అభినందించబోతున్నారు అనుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, దెన్ ఇట్ బికమ్స్ ఈజీ ఫర్ యూ టు ప్రజెంట్ ద సెమినార్. But most of the times, God has given us a beautiful faculty, the faculty of imagination. No animal has this power of imagination as much as human being has. మనకున్నటువంటి కల్పనా శక్తి జంతువులకు లేదు, అవి అంత ఊహించలేవు. మనిషికి చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంది ఈ కల్పనా శక్తి. కాకపోతే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ వీ యూజ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ఎ నెగిటివ్ వే, రాంగ్ వే. వీ ఫియర్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ రాంగ్ ఇమాజినేషన్. And we fear because you feel that I am going to lose something. Somebody is going to laugh at me. Somebody is going to mock me. Okay? Somebody is going to criticize me. Somebody is going to ridicule me. This is your imagination. And you believe that all that is true. Whatever your mind imagines, you think it is true. But you don't try to put a check to that imagination. Why should I imagine only in this way? Why can't I imagine positively? Others are going to congratulate me, others are going to appreciate me. You can think in that way also. Once you imagine things positively, then it becomes easy for you actually, to come forward and, perform your job well, duty well. But we implicitly believe in our mind, but we need to understand the mind is not designed to help us, but it is designed only to cheat us. Nothing else cheats us in the world as much as our own mind cheats us. For an ordinary human being, mind is not his or her friend. It is your foe, it is your enemy. Only for a yogi, for an individual who has completely surrendered to the Lord, for he or she, mind actually acts as a friend. భగవంతుడి దగ్గర పూర్తిగా తనను తాను సమర్పించుకున్న వ్యక్తికి మాత్రమే మనస్సు మిత్రుడిగా సహకరిస్తుంది. ఫర్ ఆల్ అదర్స్ మైండ్ ఈజ్ అన్ ఎనిమీ. You have to pray and surrender to the divine. Okay? That is actually the ultimate goal of life. When you absolutely unconditionally surrender at the feet of the Lord, then the mind will come under your control and not before. It's just like Satan. It acts against you. You know for sure. So that's the reason every religion, every philosophical teachings, okay, every spiritual text asks you to surrender to the divine, to control the mind, to conquer the mind, to subdue the senses. ఇంద్రియాలను నిగ్రహించమని ప్రతి రిలీజన్ చెప్తూ ఉంటుంది. అవన్నీ నిగ్రహించకుండా మనసు మన అధీనంలోకి రాదు. ఇట్ టేక్స్ టైమ్. దట్స్ కాల్డ్ తపస్, దట్స్ కాల్డ్ పెనన్స్, దట్స్ కాల్డ్ ప్రేయర్. దేర్ ఆర్ ద మెథడ్స్. The yoga's purpose is also that is the ultimate objective of yoga. So fear is because of wrong imagination, and fear is because you think actually you have something to lose. What is actually the ultimate thing in life which causes us maximum fear? మనుషులు బాగా భయపడేది ఏంటి? డెత్, మృత్యు కదా. మృత్యువుకి మించి మనం భయపెట్టేది ఏమి లేదు. వాట్ వీ ఫియర్ మోస్ట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇస్ దిస్ డెత్. But you need to understand that death is also because of imagination only. There is nothing like real death. Only bodies go. Your body will go because an aggregate of parts. It can't be there for eternity. ఏదైతే ఒక పదార్థమో తయారు చేయబడిందో అది విడిపోవాల్సింది. భాగాలు ఉన్నప్పుడు అది పార్ట్స్కి విడిపోతుంది. Nothing that is created can be eternal. Nothing that is composed can be eternal. That which is a non-composite alone can be eternal. That which is not a material alone can be infinite. There is that infinite dimension to your personality already, but it is not in your experience. I already mentioned, already told you actually that our connection with the divine is like the connection of wave with the ocean. అలా సముద్రము, అలానే ఎప్పుడు కూడా మనం సముద్రం నుంచి వేరు చేయలేము. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే వీ కెన్ నెవర్ బి సెపరేటెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ గాడ్. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్, suppose if the wave doesn't remember the ocean behind it, if it's not aware of the ocean behind it, it automatically fears. Okay, fear comes because you think you are a part. But once you know that you are the whole, you are the complete, all other beings are also reflections of you. There is the same divine everywhere, in every atom, in every molecule, in every creature. Then you have nothing to fear. Fear is because of this duality. నేను నువ్వు రెండు ఉంటే భయం వచ్చేస్తుంది. నువ్వు కూడా నేనే ఇంకొక రూపంలో అనుకున్నప్పుడు then love comes. Okay, then sacrifice will be there because you are me in another form, right? You and I are related, connected in and through God. Once you have that understanding, there will be love. When there is love, there cannot be any fear. When there is no love, fear automatically comes because I fear you. You are separate from me. Okay, this is how you need to overcome fear. Fear is the cause of all the woes that are there in the world. ప్రపంచంలో మనిషికి ఏదైనా దుఃఖము బాధ కలుగుతుందంటే భయం వలనే. Fear is mostly because of lack of right knowledge and because of wrong imagination. We need to have right knowledge. We need to have comprehensive knowledge. We need to have right perspective towards life. సరి అయినటువంటి అవగాహన, సరి అయినటువంటి దృక్పథం జీవితానికి సంబంధించి when you have, you will be able to overcome fear. Once you overcome fear, life becomes beautiful. Okay, మీరు ఏదైతే మనసులో వచ్చిందో ఆ ఇమాజినేషన్ అంతా నిజం అనుకోకండి. టుడే కమ్యూనిటీస్ దే ఫియర్. రిలీజియస్ గ్రూప్స్ ఆర్ అండర్ ఫియర్. People believe that my religion is a threat. Some of them, everybody is feeling like that. Everybody is feeling that their religion is that. Every community, the caste people are feeling that because if I don't get reservation, my community is at threat. They're all imagined. Most of the times they're hypothetical. You imagine like that and then you behave in a certain way. Violence comes because of that. So to overcome fear, you need to check this wrong imagination. The best antidote for fear is right knowledge, comprehensive knowledge. Samagra jnanam anta manam. Now we have only partial knowledge. You don't have complete knowledge. That partial knowledge you will get only when you have divine grace. For that you need to surrender. That's why when you read scriptures, even to understand that true perspective, true light, we need to have the grace of the Lord. Suppose I am a Hindu. If I read Bhagavad Gita, there is no guarantee that I understand it correctly. You are a Christian, you read Bible. Don't think that Bible you will understand in one go. Because if I am a Muslim, if I read Quran, it's not that I understand every line of Quran in its true perspective. Parallelly, you have to do tapas. Okay? ప్రార్థన చేయాలి భగవంతుని. ఆ శాస్త్రం కరెక్ట్గా అర్థం కావాలన్నా కూడా భగవంతుడి కృప కావాలా. If you really want to have the grace of the Lord, you need to surrender to the Lord. But people think that it's like a novel they read. Oh, I have understood everything by scripture. No, scripture is not just few words. That you should be able to read between the lines. For that you need to have grace. For that you need to have tapas. Tapassu cheyali, prarthana cheyali, surrender. So when you surrender like that, then right knowledge, comprehensive knowledge, God will give you. Such people are called enlightened human beings. Such people are called messengers of God. Such people are called saints. Such people are called prophets. And they have the right knowledge. The knowledge that we have is not comprehensive. That is the reason we fear. When you have that absolute knowledge, comprehensive knowledge, you will go beyond all kinds of fears. Okay? Thank you. This much for today. Have a nice day.